It is with profound sadness and heavy hearts we announce the death of our beloved Victor Baptiste, also known as Mal, and Jabbar Ablasha Deriso, who passed away at the St. Jude Hospital on Friday, January 23, 2026, at the age of 68. He was a retired fireman, LF 146. He was predeceased by his mother, Magdalena Baptiste, better known as Mada or Mariley. Father, Augustine Baptiste, better known as Riley. Raymond Baptiste, better known as Arms. Left among his children, Monique Simeon and family in Martinique, Genevieve Lascaris of Forcé-Jacques Souffret. Brothers, Philip Baptiste, former president of Southern Minibus Association, Winston Baptiste, better known as Sojo, in Blasha, Deriso. Peter Baptiste, captain of the 2nd Battalion of the St. Lucia Cadet Corps. Sisters, Susanna Baptiste, better known as Tata in Martinique, Anastasia Baptiste, better known as Serline in England, Gabriela Baptiste, teacher of the Blasha Combined School in Savans Bay, Vieux-Fort, also his caretaker, Marcella Emmanuel in Deriso, Cecilia Davis and family in St. Croix, Aunt Olive Emmanuel, better known as Bibi and family, Ablasha Deriso, Uncles Paul Leno, better known as War and family, Ablasha Deriso, Auguste Alphonse, better known as Orphan and family of Deriso. Nieces, Lydie Nove in England, Jenny Nove in England, Desiree Neptune Samuel and family in the UK, Chantal Neptune and family in Pierrot Vieux-Fort, Janice McFarlane and family of Deriso, Carrie Baptiste in Piaille, Natalie in Martinique, Kayla Smith, nephews, Ferdinand Baptiste of Blasha Deriso, employed of Secure St. Lucia, also his caretaker, Joanne, Coco, and Josue in Martinique. Cornelius Baptiste, better known as Jason and family, in St. Croix, USVI. Jackson Clement of Forcé-Jacques Souffret. Handel Baptiste and family in Canada. Josie Thomas. Siaga Johnny of Cedar Heights, St. Jude's Highway. Alton Dalsu in Savans Bay, Vieux-Fort, employee of Customs and Excise. Nemral Trevi Baptiste of Souffret. Close friends, Nelia Serville and family of Jetwin Saltibus, Philip and Mike of Blasha Deriso, Bobot of Blasha Deriso, Cecilia Willie of Larissus Vieux-Fort. Cousins, family of deceased uncle Nicolas Baptiste, better known as Guilford, family of deceased uncle Benoit Baptiste, better known as Cheris, family of deceased uncle Anderson Baptiste, family of deceased uncle Gabriel Baptiste, family of deceased uncle Dominic Baptiste, family of deceased uncle Herbert Leno, family of deceased uncle Philip Willie, better known as Quitos, family of deceased uncle Olive Willie, better known as Four Cops, family of deceased aunt Teresa Louis, better known as Milita, family of deceased aunt Cecilia George, better known as Cecil, family of deceased aunt Anne-Marie Auguste, better known as Goti, family of deceased aunt Lucille Willie, better known as Shabine. Also left to mourn, Polio and O'Brien families of Bellevue Vieux-Fort, Jean-Baptiste, Emmanuel, Willie, Montoute families of St. Lucia and abroad, Serrier, Descartes, Willie, Chalry and King families of Monrepos, Jean-Baptiste and Vaudroc families of Delcin and La Pointe-Chosal, the entire Blanchard-Dericeau and Angers communities, staff of the Dericeau Health Center, staff of the surgical ward of St. Jude's Hospital, St. Lucia Fire Service, many other relatives and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Victor Jean-Baptiste, better known as Mal and Jabba of Blanchard-Dericeau, will be held at the Holy Cross Parish in Dericeau on Wednesday, February 25, 2026 at 2 p.m. Thereafter, his body will be interred at the Dericeau Cemetery. His body now lies at Ramballi's funeral parlor, La Tonnevier Fort. May his soul rest in the peace of God.